Hey guys, how you doing today? Bloons Tower Defense Battles on Assault mode, of course. Let me turn the sound on here for you. I know, don't complain too much about it. So, I don't know. I haven't really decided what the plan is for today, but I know I'm on a pretty good winning streak. So I'll probably just keep up with that. I don't know, I think I'm on like a six game winning streak or something like that. Let's try and keep that going, I guess. Boomerang, cannon, tack shooter. Yeah, we're gonna try the tack shooter. If you guys remember from my last video, I was saying how I might try out the cannon and the tack shooter together instead of getting like a fourth good late game tower such as a monkey ace or a super monkey. We're just gonna kind of say screw that and we'll go for these guys. This guy is not that great either. I feel like we're gonna win this game kind of fast, probably with some regrow yellows or something. So anyways, start off with our boomerang and our cannon. So on this level, I always start off with the cannon. Now, I'm not thinking that he's going to start off with a big rush against me. He probably doesn't understand the whole economy thing just yet. But as you can plainly see, he started off with a big no-no. No, that's exactly what you don't want to do. You never want to get ninjas. Don't get ninjas, ever. In BTD Battles, just don't get them. In BTD 5, okay, I understand. Ninjas are okay. But in battles, no, you just spent all that money to get that ninja. You're getting overrun, and look at me. I barely spent any money, and I'm not getting overrun at all. Like, look at the difference. Mega difference. And he's going to have to buy more ninjas, and in fact, I hope we don't beat him right now. That would just be sad. It'd be very sad if we just beat him right now with these little red balloons. But it looks like he's going down very, very slow on lives, but it looks like a lot more are getting through than what it looks like to him. I'm getting slightly confused. There we go, they're finally going down. Maybe it's just a mega lag between me and him, I'm not really sure. Or, oh, he's got a cannon down there, I didn't even see that. That was like an invisible cannon. He's got a frag bomb cannon down there, which is a horrible spot for a frag bomb, by the way. But that's okay, I suppose. We will just continue to send out more balloons. So now he's got... Oh no, that's not a terrible spot, I suppose. It's a decent spot for cluster bombs. So no, none of my balloons are actually going to get through up until probably level 6 to 8. But the good thing about this ninja over here is that it'll pop all the black balloons so the cannon can actually do its work. So maybe this guy isn't as bad as I think. I shouldn't be jumping the gun. I shouldn't be jumping on the gun on these people and saying like, oh, this guy's terrible, he's using ninjas. No, because ninjas can be used somewhat effectively, especially if you use some good towers with them, like cannons and stuff like that. The cannon's gonna pop everything that isn't a black or a zebra. And as long as that ninja can pop the blacks or the zebras, we'll be okay. But also what I'm noticing is this ninja is not on strong or anything, it's just on first. So he's not doing any targeting or anything like that. If you notice, I'm not even talking about me right now, because my side is totally unimportant. We're not getting overrun at all. We have complete full lives, and he's not sending any balloons out at us. So I'm completely not worried about any sort of balloons that he could send out at me. Up until at least level 8. And I don't think he's going to send out any big rushes against me. He probably doesn't understand completely. But I think it's about time for me to start upgrading my boomerang just a little bit here. We will get the Glaive Lord so we don't lose any lives. We can try and keep it no lives lost, just kind of for fun here. So, yeah, like I said, green balloons, we can try and send out some black balloons and see what we can do. Let's mix them up a little bit. Let's send out some green balloons and then send out some black balloons right behind them. You guys ready for this? Are you ready? Green balloons, black balloons, green balloons, black balloons. And now I'm going to save up, just in case he does send out a giant rush versus me. So I'm really hoping that we can just get a couple of these black balloons not to pop. And then his cannon won't be able to do anything. So yeah, we're actually overrunning him quite a bit. So now he's getting a spike factory and stuff, and he's just, is that a mob shredder, or is that like a 0-2 or something? I don't know, I'm not really sure. But he's down quite a few lives, so we should probably just go for a really solid level 12 rush or something. Some regrow somethings is what we're gonna need. But now I do also have to be slightly careful. Any big rush could actually take me down. So I got that. Now I'm okay. I got my my 2 boomerangs. Those guys are nice. And now let's get our camo detection. Don't forget the camo detection. That's something that's so unbelievably important that you guys don't even understand. Sometimes people just have such little amounts of camo detection, it just does not make sense to me at all. For example, this guy has a pretty strong spike factory. So I think we can just regrow camo some of these guys and do some really fast damage to them. We will just regrow camo some black balloons or something like that, or some white balloons. It really doesn't matter what, but let's go for them. We'll just try and they're kind of expensive. The whites are less expensive, so let's send out these guys and see what we can do. I'm not sure. I think that'll actually kill him. Maybe not. Oh, holy poop cakes. He totally owned that rush. So now we have to be slightly careful, because if he sends out a giant regrow rush against me, oh my goodness, I could get overrun here. My economy is just so much better than his that I'm totally not worried, though. That's the good news. You know what? Let's wait until the Moabs. I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to wait until the Moabs. Put these guys on last, get two 3-0 boomerangs down here, and you will be okay. Full camo detection right now. I wasted too much money on that rush over there. That was kind of a mistake on my part. I probably shouldn't have went for the black regrow camo rush. They were just so expensive. I should have just went for a giant regrow rush. I don't know why I decided to do camos. That was a complete mistake on my part. Don't do that. So we're probably just going to either save up some money here, or we could rush him very, very soon if we wanted to. You know what? I don't feel like waiting. Let's just go for the giant rush. You guys ready for it? We'll go for a regrow rainbow rush with a couple of regrow ceramics behind it. Bam. And there we go. That should be good. That should be game. You just need regular regrows. Don't go for the camo balloons. That was my bad. My bad. He had enough camo detection that it shouldn't have been a big deal, but we made that game last a little bit too long. We probably should have beat him on level 12 or 13. I don't know why I was thinking that we needed camo balloons. I don't know. Maybe my brain's just fried today. I was out in the sun for like 10 hours, and I have like sunburn all over my face and my arms and stuff like that. This guy's pretty good as well, so this guy's got 183 and 65, so it's like 3 and 1. We'll do tack shooters, cannons. Oh my god, not ninjas. No, not ninjas. Boomerangs, and then what other tower should we get? How about... I'm going to stick with the mortar today. I'm feeling like I'm not going to lose a lot of lives early on here because I'm going with tack shooter cannon. So my mortar is going to be my full camo detection, so I do have to be slightly careful. If I need to, I will indeed go with 2 mortars, which sounds weird, but it is totally reasonable. So what do? You get a 3-0 tack shooter, of course. This is yin yang, so you get a 3-0 tack shooter, and then a cannon right next to it. That's basically what you want to do if you don't want to go with a boomerang. Boomerangs can be helpful. They can be used fairly well, especially 3-0s. 3-0s can be very good because they just kind of hook around this entire area all the way over here and just kind of like can keep going around in circles sometimes. So that's the nice thing about those 3-0 boomerangs. The bad thing is, oftentimes they don't actually do that. They actually do something that's a little bit different, and they'll just kind of run over here and then just stop. But look at how many balloons we're gonna make him. Look how many lives we're gonna make him lose right now because he doesn't have a 2-3 boomerang or anything yet. So he's probably saving up for a 3-0. At least that's what I think. Yep, there he goes. He's got a 3-0, but we made him lose enough lives to make him be a little bit worried. Slightly worried. And then level 4, you don't really have to worry about too much. I mean, you're not gonna have to worry about the pinks too much, but you do have to worry about the group blues a little bit. But then we can get a cannon just for that, so we're okay. Now the 3-0 boomerang means all of our balloons just to get economy balloons are not going to do anything. So we pretty much can just kind of chill here, not really pay attention to too much about what is actually on his side. We're just going to worry about us a little bit. So let's get our cannon here, put it on close, and get a 2-0 cannon, and then we will just keep going with our economy here. So we're going to lose a couple lives. No big deal, no big deal, no big deal at all. I just got my cannon a little bit late there. I probably should have got a little bit earlier, but like I said, those beginning lives don't matter at all. We're about equal on lives, though. He's got 111, I've got 136, so I got a little bit more than him. But over 100 doesn't matter very much. So, now the real question is, should I try and rush him with some black balloons or something? We can totally try that. I'm not sure about his placement and the black balloons, how much damage we can actually do. So we'll just test this out a little bit. I'm kind of testing the water. I'm not sure what's going to happen. What I'm hoping to happen is that the black balloons just kind of run right through his defense. So we gotta wait until level 6 for that. He's also got another boomerang there, which kind of scares me a little bit. I'm thinking like, he's gonna upgrade that really fast. Oh, my black balloons are not gonna do any damage. But like I said, I'm not gonna send out a bunch of black balloons, just a couple. Just a couple. Come on, change the round. This is a very long round, for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Send out like 5 black balloons, see what happens. Anyone for a monkey village? Wow. So that 3-0 boomerang is actually not stopping all those balloons. So let's keep sending these black balloons out. We got him down to 79 lives. Oh my goodness. And every time, oh my god, his 3-0 boomerangs were missing. Whoa, we might win right now. Maybe, maybe, maybe. At least on my screen it did. On my screen, he lost a lot of lives. That's okay. We need to stop. We need to stop sending out these balloons. Otherwise, we're going to be wasting all of our monies, and that's exactly what we don't want to do. So let's get something up here. We got to get our 1, 2, and 3. We got 2 3-0 attack shooters. We got a 3-0 boomerang. So we're going mostly left-sided upgrades right now. Now let's get our mortar. Getting ready for the camo detection. Full camo detection as of right about now. So reasonably full camo detection right about now. I don't know where the best place to put him is exactly. I don't usually put mortars on this level. I think right around here is probably the best spot. Right where my second attack shooter is basically. Because it gets a good effect for pretty much all of this area, as well as you want to get all the balloons kind of right in this combination area, where both of them kind of come near the same place. So this guy's going all 3-0 boomerangs, which the weakness to 3-0 boomerangs is actually regrow ceramics. So we're probably going to wait until level 15. We can do that pretty easily, especially if we get, guess what it is? This guy. Bloon Impact. We got Bloon Impact now. I could go more economy balloons if I wanted to be completely honest with you, but I think we're just going to wait on it. Put this guy on, he's on close, okay. Just check that out a little bit every once in a while. Make sure your cannons are on close. Sometimes I forget to put them on close, or I change them on accident, or I change them on purpose and then forget to change them back. So let's actually get a blade shooter here. And that's the holy crap blade shooter when we need to. He doesn't have cam protection yet, so let's send out some tanks. Maybe we can do some damage to him. Let's at least scare him into getting it. Okay, so he's got that thing, but we did some damage to him. Not that much damage, but we did do enough. But we did waste quite a bit of money on those guys. So now on the next level, we do have to be careful. If I need to, I will sell my mortar really fast if he does send a giant regrow rainbow rush against me, and I will. So he kind of knows my weakness here, which is I don't have full camo detection. So as you can tell, I'm just gonna slowly lose some lives here and there. But honestly, he's almost wasting his money because I'm not losing very many lives at all. I'm losing 5 lives every like few seconds. So he's sending out these spaced pinks though, which is not a huge, it's not a huge money waster for him. But guess what? On the next level, we can actually just go regrow ceramics, and he will not be able to stop this rush. And I think this is pretty much game over. There's no way he can stop that unless he gets some 4-2 cannons or something, but he can't. And these regrow ceramics are just gonna run right through his defense. Kind of smart with those spaced pink camos, but just not enough damage, not enough damage fast enough. So we're just going to call the video here. Hopefully you guys still learned something and enjoyed this and stuff like that. It's getting pretty late for me. I'm trying to make as many videos as possible just to make you guys happy because I've been slacking very, very much. But that's all I got for you guys. So have a good one.